Did you have much contact with Chris Benoit when you were in WWE?
Well, he came to OVW. We took him out for his birthday, you know, and we had a really good time. And actually, I forget this. When I was married, I was raising a little boy, and I took Hayden to a house show in USL or a TV where I was gonna maybe do a dark.
Yeah.
And Hayden was there, like 6 years old, and I didn't really want to bring him, but he was begging me to go because I was new, and you know, you just don't want to bring And Benoit saw I was new, and he didn't even know me, but he saw Hayden, got him in the ring, wrestled with him, gave him DVDs and T-shirts and everything. That made, like, for Hayden, he still talks. He's like 20 something now, but that was like phenomenal, you know. So I liked Chris a lot personally, and in the ring. I thought he was a tremendous worker. I don't know if we're going there with this question, but what allegedly transpired that night with him, I do not believe that story. I wholeheartedly, and I'm not going to go into conspiracy theories, but I think something else happened that night, and I don't believe that he killed his son or his wife or himself. And maybe I'm crazy, but I knew him too well, you know. I don't know if you were going there, but I guess I can say that.
It is it's the 10-year anniversary of that actually this year. So.
I will never believe that. I don't know what happened, but what was presented to us, I just don't believe that, you know. And maybe I'm biased because I knew him, you know, and maybe something horrific happened that night. But I can't see him as kind and as gentle as he was with my son, and I knew him when his other son, little Benoit, would come around, and this child was, I think, handicapped. I can't see him hurting that, or a woman, you know, and taking his own life.
Apparently his child, from what other people have said, that was just a rumor that the media bring out. His child was not actually handicapped.
See, I only knew little Benoit, which is his other son, and he came around the shows, you know. That's just my belief. Maybe I want to believe the best in everybody. But
so I'm not getting into conspiracy theories, but you think that something else may have happened.
I mean, I work for WWE. I know the things that go on, you know. I mean, at any high level of any business, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of money, there's a lot of things that operate undercurrents and things that are going on that we always don't know about, but you find out working there. And, you know, I have a story or an idea, a theory of what really happened. That, to me, fits what I believe, and I mean.
Well, you can tell us the story if you want.
I don't want to, really. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
No, it's fine.
It involves, you know, the WWE and things with the government that has been. The government's been investigating Vince for years about, way he treats employees and things that go on up there. Letters were sent out to everybody at WWE after Benoit and Eddie, wanting people to give information if things were going on that were like not a proper work environment, you know, the way they treated, you know, things that, you know, those things that went on that were really way far too stressful and too much pressure to put on somebody, you know.
Which makes them snap like that?
Yeah,
well, the government sent those letters? Or
the government, Hogan was busted back in the day, and they wanted him, Hogan said it was all me, right, with the steroid deal. And the government, you know, there's been rumors of the way the WWE may operate with some situations with, I think, talent, and where they push guys too far, which they do. If you get hurt, both times I got hurt, I was fired, you know. That's not beat around the bush, and that's with almost any guy. Because, I mean, if you're going to be paid, they want you to produce, you know. So it's a high-pressure, big-money game, you know. There's no union and all that. That's another whole story, which makes it hard for us to have any bargaining power because they have thousands of kids that will give anything to be WWE wrestlers, so you can always go pick another guy, you know. But
there's no competition anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I'm not trying to bash on Vince. He's a shrewd businessman. He's a genius in the right of where he's taken that business and the money he's made. But, you know, that's stresses and forces that operate on somebody also with his decision making.